You have no right to interfere in Ondo political crisis. SOW0RE fire Tinubu. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The 2023 presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyele SOW0RE, has slammed President Bola Tinubu over his involvement in the political crisis in Ondo State. Recall that the president on Friday night waded into the months-long crisis between factions loyal to Governor Rotimi Akeredolu and the Deputy Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. The president also resolved the political crisis during a closed-door meeting with the Deputy Governor, representative of Governor Akeredolu, federal and state lawmakers, APC leadership in Ondo, and other stakeholders in the state at the State House, Abuja. At the end of the meeting, President Tinubu advised all opposing parties to bury their hatchet and embrace peace, eliciting commitments to this effect. Reacting to the development in an expost on Saturday, SOW0RE said the president has no right to wade into the progress of a state and cannot continue to impose Akeredolu on the people and progress of the state. The former presidential candidate stated that Akeredolu must resume or resign with immediate effect due to his incapacitation. He wrote, and I quote, "Please ignore this bougie Tinubu. Ignore this boogie. Tinubu has no right to style the process of Ondo State. He cannot continue to impose an incapacitated governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, on the people and progress of Ondo State. Or Akeredolu must resume or resign with immediate effect." I read this particular news last week, and sincerely, this is not funny. This is actually not funny at all, at all, at all. SOW0RE have no idea of what leadership is all about. Tinubu is like a father to all the generation of the Yorubas. He is the Asiwaju of the race. SOW0RE need the DNA. He's behaving like a Fulani person. He needs to be disregarded. The zero don't have Fulani man I be. Honestly, SOW0RE is not okay. What right does he has? If the president of a country, those that does not have rights to intervene in a state, is partly of. Alright, honestly, SOW0RE, okay. If the president of a country does not have right to intervene in a state that is party of his country, where he is the president and more, so the state is party of VPC control state. So SOW0RE, I don't think you reason at all before you open your mouth. Okay, now wow. This one is not thinking rightly. If the president fails to intervene and it turns to a huge crisis, he is the same person. Please. Alright. Senseless people everywhere. See Agbado people comment. So is that you guys reading before commenting? You guys do not have under simple English. SOW0RE said, alright, you do understand the principle and power of constitution of federalism, especially that of Nigeria. The president has the power to wade in, not to control them, rather to advise them to seek solutions to the problems. In the first place, the governor has been sick and even led the component state without transmitting of power, as the Grand Dam says, which is a gross breach of constitution, rather, that state ought to be declared an emergency state by Tinubu. If you ask me, I go say I think the governor and the deputy governor, they know they're in good terms, because why? It is the kind of thing that is happening in the state under the country and the president refused to intervene. Is that a good president? This man called SOW0RE cannot be a Nigerian president. The guy always talk before thinking. He can never be a president in our country. Tinubu is truly a leader. Ondo must move forward. SOW0RE, you're wrong. He has the right to vote. He has the right to vote, to wade into the house. Firstly, APC is right. Secondly, president right. Thirdly, Yoruba right. Then peace right. Haba. Morally, a rule of laws would have been allowed to take prevail in this case, other than an individual taking credit for it. We should let the constitution do it all as it is required in democracy. In the absence of the governor, the deputy governor should constitutionally take over. Politicians should not be playing God when we should be governed by the... If you ask me, I honestly do not know why there is an interference here. I sincerely do not know. When I first heard this particular news, I was not happy. You know, Ondo State was what the media projected, though. But Ondo State was that he was actually really doing well for his people. He stood up to them. He created this, Amotekun, security. And he was really, really throwing them on it. And his people people from there said, oh, he's actually doing well. But what I don't understand is, why are you and your deputy not on the same page? First of all, the first thing you have to do as a person, just like if you work in an organization, if you like, make you and the members of your department be sworn enemies. What the company wants is results. If you like, make una they carry sword, they go at each other's throats. They don't freaking care. At the end of the day, if it is actually a sales and marketing team, they want the numbers to come in. Do you understand? If it's a finance team, they want back-to-back financial reports of every growth in that particular organization, every money, how the expenses are going, how the money is being spent, how the money they want it. They don't care if you are going at each other's fruit. Now this is it. Move past whatever you have with your deputy. You and your deputy are supposed to be stronger together. In fact, nobody is supposed to be able to tell that you're actually sick or you cannot continue. Why? Because you are going to be acting. The person is going to be acting on your behalf. A win for him is a win for you. Am I making sense? A win and this is the second tenure now. Right. Now in second tenure, so this is not the thing of then go collect them for my hand. That is why I'm not okay. But if they're not able to work together, if they don't swear, say lie, you go better make them chew and swallow their own meat. At their own meat from their own flesh. And say they will work together. Then I'm so sorry. Now this thing will start to come outside. It's not okay. It is not. You are supposed to find ways to work with the person that's your deputy. You're supposed to find a way to work with them. You're not supposed to be using this, how am I going to put it, boss every time. And of course, as somebody who is a deputy, who is subordinate, you're supposed to know your place. But at the same time, people are supposed to be working as a team. Like I said, a win for one is a win for all. So someone this matter, yes, to me, Tinubu is supposed to enter. But as the matter used can be, Tinubu don't know because they enjoy the attention of outsiders. Even nobody supposed to even know on top of it, how this matter used to be. They're supposed to do their thing quietly, make nobody know. But as I don't decide to be childish about the whole thing. Oh yeah, nah. Anybody want choke mouth, make it choke mouth. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.